If any man will do his will, he shall know the doctrine, whether it be of God or whether I speak of myself. He that speaketh of himself seeketh his own glory, but he that seeketh his glory, the glory of him who sent him, the same is true, and no unrighteousness is in him. This is such a perfect verse for what we're talking about, because Jesus shows us by example, I'm not doing these things because they're of my own will. Yeah. God has sent me, and so I'm here to do his will. This is such a perfect example for us to follow.
And so to tie it into what you were just saying is, if we want to make sure that the decisions we're making, if we want the discernment, the wisdom that comes only from God, we surrender ourselves to God, right? We surrender ourselves to that. And so the practical element of how do I, as somebody trying to talk to somebody else to explain this to them, say, well, you just have to believe it, right? You just have to do it. It's like, well, no, what is the purpose behind it? Because I think the devil's greatest weapon is to convince us that we're right. Right, to make us believe that our selfish desires are good and true and pure, right? Because the world's worldview is we're all just good people, and
if you have the desire, it must be a good desire,
right? But the truth of the Bible is that we are born sinners, we are wretched, our hearts are evil, right? We spit venom, like we're terrible, and without God, we're not going to be able to do any of those things. And so, I think with that verse where it says, if anyone wills to do his will. So that's that contradiction, but it's not a contradiction. If you will, so if you, with your free will, with your own choice, with your deciding being, want to do his will, things are going to work out, right? You're at least going to have some peace, some of these fruits of the Spirit, these things. And practically, self-control is one of those. Like, we have to practice it on a practical level here on the earth, right here with the distractions around us. But as far as battling the enemy goes, and as far as, getting somebody who doesn't believe to all of a sudden believe, that's not something we can do on our own. That's not something we can will into place, as you were telling me a little bit ago. It's one of those, that's where we have to pray. That's where we have to use our faith, and we have to surround ourselves with other people of faith to pray and to battle against the enemy and say, no, we want your will to be done here.